Okay. Here's my torch. You'll see that it's pretty lame, but it's better than nothing. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to run in there again. This time I'm going to hit F for flashlight. Or light, or torch, or whatever it stands for. Flambe. Maybe it's French. I don't think that's the way they say torch in French. Okay, so you look around, you see these storage crates. You can open them, and there's stuff inside. Oh, excellent. I need this Brellia seed because I need to can pump out some more oxygen, or I'm not going to be able to get to the point where I can make food. Aluminum is also very good, and super alloy is pretty handy as well, though I don't have a lot of things I can make out of it just yet. But I'm going to take this iron, and I'm running low on oxygen, so I'm going to probably run back here. Oh, excellent. I'm going to deconstruct this. It's worth sacrificing an oxygen bottle for this. All right, I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to have to. I lost a silicon. All right, I got to use this oxygen anyway, so I'll pick up the silicon. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to run back out. I'll come back in. There's a lot of running back and forth in the early part of the game. It's very frenetic. You just like scramble, 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 die. Oops, scramble. Yeah, try not to die. It's embarrassing. All right. Okay, so I've got a T1 heater that I can make. So I'm going to make that. Because I just deconstructed one. T1 or T2, I'm not sure what. Okay, my power is low. So I'm going to take these extra iron. And I'm going to put a foundation up here. So one nice thing about foundations is you can put one above these rocks, which you can't actually build on. Oops, hey, there's me. All right, Q turbine. Okay, so I've got my power restored. So back in here, I've got some heat being generated. I need another vegetube to get the Brellia seed going. I really need to do that right away. So I'm going to grab some raw here, and I'm going to grab some ice and I'll take that iron. Iron is always valuable. Well, in the early game, it's always valuable. It becomes a little less so when you get it further on. And I need a magnesium as well to make that vegetube. So I'm going to run back down here and throw the vegetube up. Oh, yeah, I forgot to bring the seed. I'm really not doing well right now. Okay. Throw that up here. And I'll put this other stuff here. I just happen to know that you need those cloth for one of your pieces of equipment that's coming up. I'll leave the ice here. All right. Run back up the hill. And at the beginning, you're kind of slow. So you don't have any augments. You're just like a human running around in this spacesuit. You get thirsty. You get hungry. You run out of air. And you die. It's embarrassing. Try not to do that, as I said before. Okay, there's that Brellia seed. And I'm running low on liquid, so I'm going to go ahead and drink this water. And as I go down here, I'm going to see if I can find any more iron real quick. I'll grab this ice. Meteors incoming. There's some iron. Some more ice. And I'll take more ice. Okay, so what I have in here, let's see what was going on in this terraformation. I've got 256 Ti now, which I think I've got an extra backpack now that I can make. So I do have some pressure going out. I've got a heater generating some picokelvins, and that's a tiny amount of heat. Oh, I have a T2 oxygen tank. That's what I saw go by. That's handy. I need to make one of those. So let's see what we got. I need silicon. I'll put the ice here. And I think I need titanium. I don't think I need aluminum yet. No, I need a cobalt and two magnesium. Okay, so I need cobalt and 2 magnesium. I'll move that stuff in a minute. Cobalt and magnesium. Cobalt and 2 magnesium. Here's a cobalt. An extra oxygen tank is going to be helpful in exploring that wreck, because you can go a little deeper. And now I got a T2 backpack, so that's good too. So that'll give me I'll be able to carry a little bit more. That'll also help. So let's see here. T2 oxygen tank. Okay, I can make that. It'll auto-equip, and it just increased my capacity. I'm now at 200. I'm double what I had at the very beginning. When I increase this backpack, you're going to see that I get another row of storage. So I've got some titanium. I've got some silicon. I'm going to make a larger backpack. So now I have another row in my backpack. Okay, so there's the ice. Here's the rest of this stuff. And I'll move this structure. I'm going to put the food, extra oxygen, and cloth in there. I'll keep the iron. And the beryllia seed goes in here. So the beryllia seed is 250%. So it's actually producing 0.3 parts per quadrillion of oxygen. So that increases my oxygen output by quite a bit, comparatively speaking. And we're up to 354 Ti. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on. I've got 1.56. I'm going to go ahead and drop this silicon here. I'm going to build this another wind turbine. Okay. I don't really have space for one there at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and build it on the ground briefly. I'll build another platform for it when I get a chance. Okay, so now I got some more power. I'm going to run up here. And we got our increased backpack strength. Take that cobalt. And take that ice. And take that cobalt. This cobalt makes oxygen capsules, and ice makes water. And those are handy. This door is actually inconvenient on this side, so I'm actually going to move it. To deconstruct it real quick, and I'm going to put it over here. So that changes my world around a little bit, but it's just a minor inconvenience. I'm going to need more food. So let's hope I find some in the wreck. Because if I don't find food, it's going to be a very unpleasant game, because I'll die every few minutes. All right. So, let's see what we got back here. We got this. This is a chip container, generally. Sometimes you'll see ID passes or access passes on those too. Let's see here. You can also deconstruct those for an iron, which is kind of neat. A little package. Okay, here's another blue chest. My food level is low. Here's some food. I'm going to eat it. And some other valuable things. So I'll take those and I'll deconstruct this crate. So, here is technical debris, which I cannot deconstruct yet, because I only have a T1 deconstruct chip. So, that's something we'll have to wait for later in the game. Okay. So I'm also running low on oxygen, so I'm going to run back. Maybe. I'm going to run back. And incoming meteors. Meteors contain all the basic metals. Cobalt, silicon, magnesium, iron, titanium. But they also will have aluminum in them, which comes in pretty handy. So I'll go ahead and save this stuff here. I've got material for another heater, so I wanna do that. I think I need a silicon though. Q. Yeah, I need a silicon for the T1 heater, so I'm gonna see if I can find a silicon real quick. I think there's one over here. Okay. All right, thank you. I just thanked the silicon. Yes, I did. I'm gonna build this other T1 heater right next to this T1 heater. Now I have two T1 heaters. Sorry about that short break. I'm gonna drink water. I'm gonna head back in here. Get my little flashlight on. You can see on my multi-tool that there's a little flashlight icon in the lower left. That tells you your light's on, because when you're out in the bright light, you can't tell if that's on, and sometimes it will distort things. If you find it in the light. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of things in here. I can't deconstruct it. It's got stuff in it. Okay. Oh, I got another plant. I can make that. I also got eggplant seed. So this is for the food growers, which is I'll be able to grow my own food. I'm going to grab these two plants here. I'm going to make a whole lot of plants. All right. This is great. I'm going to take that food. I'm going to leave an iron here and take that aluminum. That chip might very well... ooh, look, spacesuits. Spacesuits will change what you're wearing. So right now, if I hit this, I'm in the dark and you can't see anything. So I'm going to go outside. Low oxygen, I know. Oxygen level critical. I run back. I hate to waste oxygen capsules because it takes two. I'm not going to make it, so I'm gonna suck it up, grab that, and then grab these two cobalt. Make another capsule. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's getting kind of crowded in here. I need to make a lot of vegetubes. So I'm actually going to take these back down to the other place and do some vegetube creation down there. Okay, so my inventory is full, so I can't pick anything up just yet. So that's okay. As I said, the beginning of the game is very frenetic. A lot of running back and forth until you get some augments, speed augments. It's just kind of tedious. Okay, I'm going to decode this chip. And now I have agility boots. T1 agility. Oh, I don't have them yet. T1 agility boots. They take 2 aluminum and 2 fabric, which I think I have in one of these chests. I have 1 aluminum and 2 fabric. Actually, I have 2 aluminum and 2 fabric in my inventory. I just got them out of the wreck. So there they are. They're all bright and shiny. And I click that. And now my speed is increased by 15% once I equip them. That's helpful. Okay, so now I need to get some more vegetubes going here. First of all, this lerma seed is not very, it only gives you 100%. It's the base. So I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these sneepias in here, and that'll double the output on that vegetube. And then I need ice, iron, and magnesium, I believe, to make another vegetube. put it there. And I'll put that Sneepy in there. I've got two more. I've got another one that Shanga's 150%, so that's more than Lormus. Let's see what else I've got in here. I've got some ice. Put some food in here. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food and drink some water. The food only goes up 40, so the water takes you to 100%. Okay, and I've got some silicon in here. That's not helpful for making vegetubes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff down here. I'm going to go ahead and put my seed, my crop seed in here, and I'll put these in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find some magnesium and iron. Okay, so here's some of this material that came down in the asteroids, and I don't have to mine them out of the ground. I can just pick them up, which is very handy. Oh, that one was still in the ground. That one wasn't. Okay, it saves you a lot of time if you don't have to mine. So I've got a couple magnesium, 3, and I've got some ice. I just need some iron, which I've probably stripped this area pretty well at this point. I might need to go back down into the valley to get some iron. I'll run up here. I don't think I've been up here just yet. Much. Well, I did. I think it was actually. Okay. And there's a lot of these rocks that aren't actually anything, which is just kind of irritating. But, you know, we lived through it. Okay. I'm gonna make another vegetube. I think I've got an iron, magnesium, and ice. So I'll make another vegetube. Okay. And I'm gonna throw, oops, let me grab my Sneepia, or no, my Shanga seed. I don't have any more iron just yet, so. Now I can make solar panels. That's exciting. I'll get to those in just a minute. Right now I'm, what's my power looking like? I got 0.72 and a vegetube takes 0.42, so I can make one more vegetube before I need to upgrade my power. I'm gonna try to find a chunk of that iron. There's some like meteor strikes over here, so there's probably stuff just laying on the ground. There's some iron. Take that titanium. Sometimes the materials from the asteroid, or not the asteroids, the meteorites, meteorites, disappear. They fade out. Sometimes but they do sit around for quite a while. So you don't have to panic. I'm going to take this extra iron because it's right here. I need that. I'm also going to need some cobalt to make those solar panels. Take a look at the solar panels. They generate a lot more power, but they require four items instead of 1. 2 cobalt and a silicon in addition to the iron. But the nice thing is if you got the silicon and the cobalt, you can take down a windmill and you automatically have got the iron. But I don't think that's going to be a problem for me at the moment. I seem to have a lot of iron. Okay, let's see if I've got what I need here. Magnesium and ice. So I'm going to put up one more of these guys. And get that. You're literally, I'm doing this to maximize my oxygen output, because the oxygen output really is what gets you to being able to produce your own food. And we want that. And also I've got a couple of heaters going on. I think heat is what allows you to get the T2 vegetubes. So I've got some heat going. I got a couple of those going, and I've got another one here, I think. Oops, hang on. another iridium. So I've grabbed that silicon iridium and iron. I think I can make another heater. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and put that over here in the corner. Low power. Yep. I kind of knew that was going to happen. But I'm going to go ahead and take this windmill down because it's in my way. And I'm going to make another platform. And I'm going to, on that platform, I'm going to start putting up wind turbines. I just need silicon. Oh my gosh. Silicon. I thought I was done with that. I've got one. Okay, I got one. I only need one solar panel to restore my power anyway at this point. Okay. Turn it this way. Info. Power restored. Isn't that exciting? Oh, it's kind of clipping there. Oh well, I'll deal with that later. Okay. So I'm back in my house. I've got enough power. I've got 4.4 left and kilowatts ready to go. And I can make a few more vegetubes based on that. I've got one more that I need to make at some point because I've got one more lerma seed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take that lerma seed and an ice, and I'm going to run it back up to my my other spot, and I'll throw a vegetube up there if I can. I just need. I'll leave that here as well. Okay. All right, up we go. I probably need to make a pressure item too. Yeah. I'm going to make a few more drills now that I've got the solar panels. Increase the atmospheric pressure is what the drills do. More iridium up here. I was hoping I had iridium. I also don't have a magnesium, so I'm going to try to hunt down a magnesium up here on this plateau. There's some silicon. I'm going to need that. I just ran out. I'll take that iron. Magnesium and another magnesium. You can jump up this hill. Even though it's very steep, you can jump up very steep inclines. Don't be intimidated by a near sheer surface. You can probably get up it. It just takes a lot of jumping, which is your space bar if you haven't changed your controls. Okay, let me see if I can tuck a vegetube in this corner over here. And I'll throw that lerma seed into it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and... I've got one iron, so I'm going to go ahead and build another drill up here. So I've got a couple of drills. So I've got 3 heaters, 3 drills, and a bunch of vegetubes going. So that's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to need water in a minute. I'm going to need more water, so I'm going to see if I can get some ice. Start to deplete your ice in an area. You have to run further afield to get some. But, you know, you need it to drink. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to grab this ice. My hydration level is low. And I'm going to run back. You often find water in the wrecks as well, but you're probably best not to depend on that because every chest is actually random until you open. It's randomized when you open it, and then it becomes fixed. So water is a fairly common commodity, but it's just not always in those chests. Okay, so it's been an hour. We've been on a lot of running around. I'm going to take a pause here. We've got some good materials in progress. I've got the vegetubes going. I've got a couple of heaters, and I've got some drills. So I've got started on the terraformation. And next time, I probably will go ahead and run a little bit on my own to clean up some things. Like the way the power is right now is a little chaotic, and I'll probably move some of these machines from my hidey hole. There's the T2 Vegetube. And then next time we'll upgrade everything to the T2 Vegetubes. So thanks everybody.